Phishing Explained. Protect yourself against internet threats. The internet can be a dangerous place. One common technique scammers use is phishing. Phishing schemes are directed at the weakest link in any security system, the user. Criminals send out seemingly authentic emails directing users to a website. Once there, the scammers use tricks to get you to reveal sensitive personal information. Scammers may also send an email with an innocent-looking attachment, such as a zip file or Word document. If you download the attachment, malicious software is installed on your computer. Many phishing scams are elaborate and believable. That is why so many people have followed a fake link or downloaded an infected attachment. However, there are certain things you can look for. Urgent action. Many phishing emails warn of major consequences if no action is taken. You may be warned that your bank account will be closed or be told that unauthorized charges have been made on your credit card. The scammers want you to act quickly before you have time to think clearly. Spelling and grammar. If the email message contains obvious spelling or grammar errors, be suspicious. Most large, reputable companies will carefully edit their messages before sending them out. Link to a website. Many phishing emails include a link to a fake website where you are expected to validate your information. Microsoft's Safety and Security Center recommends that users hover over the link in the email without clicking. When a pop-up box opens, check to see if the address in the pop-up box matches the email link's address. If the addresses don't match, don't click on the link. Requests for personal information. Scammers will often ask you to update or validate your address, date of birth, personal identification number, credit card information, bank account numbers, and other details they can use to steal your identity. Pop-up ads. Reputable companies won't ask you to update personal information by using pop-up ads. So what should you do if you are suspicious? Don't open any attachment or follow any link unless you are 100% sure it is legitimate. Banks and credit card companies won't ask you to validate information via email. Whenever you have doubts, find a reputable phone number and investigate using the telephone. If you think you are the victim of an email scam, take action as soon as possible. Call your credit card companies immediately. Change passwords for any site that has any of your sensitive personal information. Run a virus scan using a program such as Malwarebytes or Avast. Make sure your browser and other programs have been updated. Software updates often remedy known security issues. If you are not updating on a regular basis, your computer may continue to be vulnerable. Periodically review your bank accounts and credit card statements and look for any suspicious activity. Report the scam to the company whose information was faked. Extreme caution is your best defense against the scammers. Educate yourself about the tricks they use. Reduce your computer's vulnerabilities with virus scanners, firewalls, and frequent software updates. Know which actions to take if you are a victim. Knowledge is your greatest weapon against cyber criminals. Wield it wisely and you will no longer be the weak link in the security chain.
How to determine whether an email is fraud or not. Here's an example of this. Now let me show you some ways to determine whether the email is legit or not. First of all, if the email doesn't have proper subject or has fishy subject, it is definitely fraud. Second thing is to always check sender's email address. Companies will always use a standard email address like support@facebook.com or career@google.com or something like that. No email would ever be sent to anyone from company with a personal email address, even if it is from CEO or HR or founder himself. You can see here the sender's email address is crttg@mailbyteml.com. Third thing is that companies will never ask to deposit money in their bank account just to finalize your place. You will be required to pay during submitting the application itself as an application fee, not in the form of a deal to secure some kind of interview. Also, if the attachment in the mail has an exe file, never open it. It is definitely a virus.